Hi Taurus, it's Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au again with your month in focus. Apologies for the delay, it's been holidays. I must admit I've been a little bit lazy. But anyhow, just about now a new moon in your horoscope is very telling because it indicates, usually at New Year we make resolutions. For you, the resolution is an important one. Any sort of resolution or change, especially when it happens in the zone of ethics, morals and higher spiritual mind, show that you are really at an important juncture in your life just now, looking at changing things for the better, taking a step in a new direction. And what I've found, Taurus, is that there are actually two grades of Taurus. The one which is particularly focused materially, really conscious of the security aspects. And because it's an earth sign, similar to Virgo, some of you can be rather nitpicky about cleanliness and tidiness. On the other hand, the other group is quite the opposite, very slovenly, very unmotivated, prefer to cut corners, take things easy, like me this last couple of weeks. But this new moon can change all of that. So it is very, very significant. And we see with the Sun, Pluto and Mercury in this area, it's a very powerful time for you. A lot of thinking going into understanding who you are and why you've become who you've become, and taking actions to modify that. That will be stepped up when your ruling planet transits into this same sector just about now as well. The transit occurs on the 9th of January, depending on which part of the globe you're sitting on right now. But suffice to say, this next week is going to be pretty important. Now, the 9th house is also journeys, higher education, and legal matters as well. There are some tough aspects to this sector of your horoscope. Firstly, from Uranus in the 12th house of losses, hidden enemies, secret activities, and the 6th house of work and debt. Both of these are indicating that money may be spent probably travelling. For some of you, maybe tying up loose ends in a legal case, or at least some bureaucratic stuff that's annoying you. So give some focus to that. We also see the powerful transit of Mars in your 10th house just now, 10th house of career and professionalism. So this is a time when you're going to be really, really working hard to make things happen. You've got a broader based style of thinking. You're planning big this year because you've got this aspect from this Mars to Jupiter in the 2nd house. Now mind you, these two planets are not particularly friendly to you. So you've got to be careful. This Mars is the 12th ruler and Jupiter is the 8th and 11th ruler. 8th is not good. So what this means is that you may be making a lot of effort, a lot of noise for little return. So I always say to people, it's not simply a matter of working hard. To Taurians especially, it's actually a matter of working smart. And I may have told you that before, but it's well worth reiterating at this particular point in time. So great aspects there. There's a square aspect to Uranus, which occurs on the 13th, and that's that 12th ruler. You need to be careful travelling. You might decide to do something on the spur of the moment around this time. Yep, I'm going to go there. But if you haven't thought that out well enough, then you might be in for some problems. You might actually find that you've shortchanged yourself or left yourself short of money. So a good idea to look ahead in this next few days before you suddenly decide to up and out and go somewhere. Mercury is and the Sun, both of these planets on the 19th and 20th, enter into your 10th house of professionalism. So that's going to be a continuing theme, a recurrent theme this month for you. Very, very powerful. In Hindu astrology, the angular disposition of Mercury and the Sun together are called Buddha Aditya Yoga. Buddha meaning Mercury, and Aditya, the Sun, Mercury-Sun combination in the angle. The 4 angles of the horoscope for you, the Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, which is your career sector. So that's the very powerful transition this month. Things will actually accelerate. Be careful in the middle of the month, just about now, over this next week. You don't rush madly in, we're fools there, especially with travel, with expenditure that you may not actually have for this. Think it through and postpone it till another time. The right angle on the 26th is important. For Australians, that's Australia Day. Thinking will be slow. We see here that this is a right angle to the relationship aspect of your horoscope. Saturn is there, continuing its slow movement. We've been talking about that for a few months. You're not going to get rid of that too easily. But it does show a more methodical approach to your relationships, and the need to really carefully think about what you're going to say before you say it. Actually, it could be the reverse of that too. The Mercury-Saturn shows a slower form of thinking, more deliberation, but sometimes missing opportunities too. So be alert to those opportunities and don't let them slip you by this month. For more, please visit my website, astrology.com.au. We've got the more detailed monthly analysis there in text form, so you can read through all the aspects and what that actually means to you in a few other areas of your life. The daily readings, which are very, very popular, and of course our free psychic readings there, and our practitioners, including myself, if you need more detailed analysis. Look forward to your company next month. Good luck. Bye-bye for now.